Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. The incredibly futuristic arena MRV, definitely one of the most aesthetically pleasing, distinctive arenas anywhere in the world. And a header! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
The unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the t-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience. A real chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alexander-Arnold.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rodri. Chance here to counter. Now it's Torres. Valverde wins the duel this time. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He gets big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
De Jong is offering a right smile there.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
João Cancelo. Oh, perfectly measured that. Valverde. That pass has been well intercepted. That has been cut short. Now it's Torres. Rafinha. Elise. Good, strong midfield running here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rodri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Luc de Jong. They've got to be quick to recover this. That'll be a throw. The pass is intercepted. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Messi. Rafinha. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Luc de Jong! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult.
Decent hit! And we have our very first corner. He will be livid with himself. Now it's Torres. He's played him through.
This is what good chemistry is all about. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's off and running. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Some good work on the right flank here. Luc de Jong. He is through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's been picked out. Not the most accurate pass. Rafinha. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, easy pickings there. Great ball if he can get there. And here's Mohamed Salah. Fernando Torres. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Aim forwards. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Here's a player who has defined a generation. Lampard. Oh, played right into his path. And a shot! Now the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Valverde.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 8. Sai para a entrada do jogador.
Here's the start of the second half.
26.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Çalhanoğlu, Mohamed Salah. And it's Cancelo. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. João Cancelo calmly anticipates. Lampard. Olise. Rafinha. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Koundé. Messi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Spread neatly. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, what a climb! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. He's in plenty of space here.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
44.070 espectadores.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched.
Looks for the finish. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well,
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. Rudiger. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Here's Rodri. That's a sharp pass. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving on and making good progress. Looking for options for movement. And he's searching through. This might spell danger. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Salah. Çalhanoğlu. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Driven forward. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, no, what has happened here? Rafinha driving forwards.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Might want to be careful there.
Torres. He could be in here. That's
it! Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance.
Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
De Jong has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. Now it's Luke De Jong. He's had a hit! And one more try! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. Robertson is there and he can pick it up. Valverde. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
And the
acréscimo.
referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Rodri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the runner. Long ball by the goalkeeper. So that's it. It is all over. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos a colaboração para nosso Fundo de Caridade Global.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great...
Has a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative, with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Koundé. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. To Messi. Aim forwards. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. That's a shade optimistic. That's gone loose. Lampard. Messi. And that could set him on his way. Oh, great chance! A couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. A searching ball that into space. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Not the best of headers. Koundé. Lampard, a player of legendary status. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he was quick to react. Bayern Munich looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
He's had it taken off him. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Çalhanoğlu. And it's Messi. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Foot in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's going to be disappointed with that. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he was alert to it. It's a pretty loose pass. Chance! Just off target.
Lampard did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
So still we are where we began, It's 0-0. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. Çalhanoğlu.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Messi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good spot, he's seen the run. And we've reached half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. Out again for a throw-in. Lampard. De Ligt. Fernando Torres. And the counter is on.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mohamed Salah. He's away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. Rodri. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Cancelo.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's anyone's ball now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Now it's Mohamed Salah, now it's Torres.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Rudiger. 60 minutes played.
The attendance for this match
And
was
still, we await the first breakthrough.
60,179.
Picked out brilliant, he's got the shot away! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Rodri, pressing high and with purpose. Messi. And it's Salah. shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Torres.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's burst through. He's had a shot! And it's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
There's the hit! Should have equalised.
Ah, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
And we have our very first corner. João Cancelo attempts a clearance. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's one-on-one! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. 1-0 as we head towards the end. He's a sharp little ball here.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Into the last 5 minutes. Rodri makes the interception. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Bayern Munich really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, nicely intercepted. 2 minutes to be added on. He's played him through. Showing good feet. He's picked his way through. And the keeper's in command. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mohamed Salah taking in the accolades, having been named Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Oh, that's a key interception. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Mbappe. That is a great ball. And Messi! Decent enough try.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Mohamed Salah, Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, can he finish? Oh, the ball's in, he goes again. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Passing is crisp and sharp. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And the pass is intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Still goalless at the moment. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ribéry. Rudiger calmly anticipates. And here's Messi.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe! Lampard. And it's Messi. Mohamed Salah. To Çalhanoğlu.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Lampard. Rodri. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot could be... Mbappe! Oh, look at this time, surely! It's in!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter.
It's Salah!
Mohamed Salah made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that looks a decent ball. He is through here, and he's in on Messi! It's a loose ball. And the ball is out of play. De Ligt. That's a little off target. And here's Messi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. João Cancelo does well to get it back. Lampard. And here's Son Heung-min. Rodri cuts it out. Messi. Çalhanoğlu.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Cancelo. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Messi. Chance here to counter. Plays a delicate ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from...
There's the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's really well manoeuvred. Son Heung-min, great chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Oh no, this does not look good. And the shot! And he hits the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space! An act of charity gratefully received. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Let's hope for another good show in the second half.
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Liverpool are down to 10 men. Ribéry. And Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Koundé with the slide tackle there. That is good strength. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fernando Torres. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Played back to the goalkeeper.